Welcome back, YouTube fam. It's your boy Y, and in this video I'm going over something that I actually didn't think I was going to buy whatsoever. Yeah, I ended up getting the OnePlus Pad 2, and that's because I currently have the OnePlus Open still, which is still an awesome device, still my number one to go to. But I had the OnePlus Pad 1, or in this case it was called just the OnePlus Pad, and I actually liked it. There are some things that I didn't like, but it was very minor things. Like, I didn't like the aesthetic of it. It was only in green, and it had like this weird like circular design on the back. It just threw me off a little bit, but it wasn't bad. It just didn't fit me. I didn't like the green. I wanted a different color. But this year they decided to come from green and switch it to gray. Now, I like it, but there's also a reason why I don't like it, and it has to do with the stylo. The stylo is black. So if the stylo is black, we should have probably made that black as well. Maybe it's just me, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so for this video, I had actually already taken everything out the box, so I just show you what you normally would get in the box. So I originally took it out so I can update it and put the glass screen protector on top. So when you open it, you'll have it wrapped in this basically. So it's gonna be wrapped in plastic. And you have this. Honestly, when you pull it closer, they did a better job refining what the inside of the box looks like. The outside still looks the exact same, which is all their OnePlus stuff. I'm glad they're at least sticking to what they know. But the inside of the box, look how more refined it looks. It looks more neater. Like in the previous OnePlus Pad, it was okay, but you could still kind of tell like there's some improvements. It was just in there with his booklet, so it wasn't too bad. But I think this one was just a little bit more refined on the inside. And when I say refined, like the packaging, how they package it. So I think they did a good job with that. They're learning. Obviously, this is only their second tablet. But you're greeted with a booklet. As you guys should know by now, I'm never going to use this in life, so it's going to go right back in there. But they also give us two things here. One, they give us the charger, which has a Type A on the end. So it's Type C, Type A. So again, this part is it's just a little weird to me because, again, why are we still using Type A? Everybody is switching to Type C to Type C. This one is Type A to Type C. It may be cheap, maybe it's cheaper, or maybe they just have a whole bunch of these cords, they're just trying to get rid of them. I mean, it's not bad. I'm still gonna get fast charging, so it doesn't kill me, but I'm just curious why we're still using Type A in 2024 when everyone is moving on from there. But I'm not gonna really make it as a major gripe against the company, because at least they're putting a cable in the box. Eventually, companies are gonna move from that, but I don't use any of the cables that come in the box because I have my own cables, so I'd rather just save that for the next person that gets this tablet. And then we have this. And a lot of companies has dropped this being in the box. So this charging brick, OnePlus is the only one that's still doing this and still giving us a charger. They even did it for the OnePlus Open. I'm just curious as to why everybody stopped if OnePlus can keep doing it. I just feel, you know, if we're gonna pay this much for a tablet or a phone, give us everything like you used to. And OnePlus obviously is still paying attention to that and still keeping that in mind. So hopefully they don't stop that trend. All right. And as you know, I won't use that either because, again, I have my own brick and my own cords. So that'll be for the next person that gets the tablet. And that's literally it. So not bad. It's better than most packaging. So I'm not hating on it whatsoever. All right. So we're going to put that out the way and show you the actual tablet that came inside the box. So I'm just gonna sit this right here. All right, so this is how it actually looks. And hold on, just unlock it. All right, so I already set it up basically. All right, so this is how it actually looks. It looks nice. Sorry about the fingerprints. I had technically already been using it just to update it and add the screen protector onto it, so that way it wouldn't have any issues. I'm a big person of adding the protection on ahead of time. Let me just wipe it off a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't make it too bad of experience looking at it. I think it should be fine though. This is not the actual screen that has these fingerprints, it's just a glass screen protector. All right, so this is how it looks. When you turn it on the back, this is what I really love about this one. So remember I said there was a circular design, like a green circular design on the back in the previous generation, which was fine. I think that was still good for their first tablet anyway. It was different, other companies wasn't doing it anyway, but it just didn't feel right to me. I didn't like the green, and that circular design was throwing me off. This one, the next generation, they did good. All matte, and they switched it to gray from green. I do like gray, so gray is good. So they at least chose a good color to go with. What I'm glad that they keep doing is look how it's rounded. It even looks more refined than the first one when it comes to how round it is, and it's skinny. Skinny and round, that is good. It looks so much better like this, and it's bigger than the previous generation. So I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving the way it looks. I think it looks really, really nice. The camera on the back still looks the exact same. Doesn't look like they didn't really make any improvements or anything to that. It's still the same. And that's not really a good or a bad thing, because who's take pictures with the camera on a tablet anyway, unless you're just taking a quick shot when you're right there, maybe with kids. So again, I don't really care how the camera is. That's not my biggest thing. The biggest thing is performance overall. So this is gonna be the tablet. I'm just gonna push this up just a little bit, and I'm just gonna bring in the next thing so we can take a look at it, and then we'll go further into the tablet. I'm gonna power it on, which is technically already on, I just gotta unlock it. But I wanna go into this next before I do that. This is the OnePlus Pad keyboard, smart keyboard. Now I actually got this one for free, and I'll put it right back here. I got it for free through their deals right now, which again, this thing is worth like $150, $170. Compared with like Samsung and other devices, they don't really give it for free unless they're doing promos. Right now is a good time. Take advantage of getting a tablet for like $3 something. Take that as well. Now you have the tablet and a smart keyboard. So when you look at it, it comes in 2 pieces. Literally, these are the only 2 things in the box, so I don't even need to open it. You have 2 pieces. You have this bottom keyboard. As you can see, it has a trackpad, which looks really nice. It looks a lot more better than last generation as well. You have the NFC, which you can actually scan your phone on and like project your phone onto your tablet. It's pretty nice. I like how they added this in. This looks way more durable. It looks really nice. You see the material on the back. Really nice material on the back. Overall, it looks nice. The button's clicky. Let me put it closer to the mic. So it's really punchy. It's really nice. I actually like it a lot. And then you have this as the back cover, and then the OnePlus design. So it looks nice. Honestly, I really like this. This is, for it to be free, gotta love it. Gotta love it. And then the way this goes on is you literally just attach it to the back. It's a magnet, so it sticks that way. And then the way that the keyboard plugs in, you see those pins? Those 3 pins right there, literally just connects to these 3 pins, similar to what you'll see like on Samsung. So you just literally, boom, super simple, and it's connected. So I'm just gonna disconnect it for right now because I'm gonna keep going over stuff first. But it's a lot of stuff you can do with this keyboard. Not only can you just use it just to type stuff, but you can be more versatile with it. You can connect your phone and use your iPad, not your iPad, you can use your tablet to mirror, like to see the mirror of your phone on there. So I'll show you that in a moment. Try not to go too far ahead. Try to make this not so long. All right, the next one is the OnePlus Stylo 2. The first OnePlus Stylo is actually pretty nice. I think it worked very well, especially for the OnePlus Pad. But this is how it looks coming out the box. So again, let me see if I can get a little bit closer so I can focus. It's not gonna work for me. Okay. All right, so when you're here, like if you see, like if you can see that, I wonder if okay, there you go. If I put it at a distance, maybe you can see it. But it has like the same type of feeling as this one. It's literally the same material as this one. The only problem is, this is black. Again, I'm not sure why you would have this as black when you have that as gray. I would have been more apt to match with gray and gray or black and black. The material is nice. I like the material, so keep that the same. But the color just throws me off here because we have gray and then we got just one black thing. Just one black pen, that's it. So it just doesn't, to me it just didn't make real sense. We should have made this gray. So this is a good learning lesson for OnePlus. Make your stuff match colors. So you're gonna put a color on the OnePlus Pad, maybe 3, make the pen the same color. But keep this material. I'm liking this material. It kind of seems like a leathery type of material. So keep that material, just make them match. I would love to have saw this as black or, you know, everything is gray. I think that's dope. All right, so that's all 3 of these. Oh yeah, by the way, the OnePlus Stylo 2, I can just open it really quick. So with the smart keyboard, you only get just the top and bottom, that's it. So you're not getting anything extra. With this one, the only thing you get extra is just another tip. So if you break this tip or it becomes useless, you can just switch it out. Just thought I'd show that. All right, let me just put this out the way so I can move everything. All right, so let me move all the boxes out the way here. If you don't need any of the boxes, I put that like out the way completely actually. Okay, so now let's look at this in all its glory. This honestly is real nice. So now that I showed you the accessories, let's just talk about the pad itself. And I know, you know, fingerprints is no joke. The back isn't a fingerprint magnet, but as you know, the screen is. All right, so let's look at a couple things here. If you look, what's different from last year's generation, you got speaker grills, 2 of them here. If you turn it over, guess what? 2 of them there. So even louder experience. You can put the pen right there. So that's where you're supposed to have it at. You have the button, volume button right there, and the power button right here. And that's basically it. Then you have, again, those three prongs at the bottom where you just connect the keyboard. Now, let's go and turn it on. And yeah, I'm not gonna show you my pen. All right, now another thing I thought that was pretty good about this tablet is the moment I made my way all the way in and I had my OnePlus open right next to it, you know, I powered it on, it immediately noticed and it connected its internet and everything over to here. So what makes OnePlus so creative and good right now, before Samsung was known for its creativeness. However, OnePlus is starting to really step their game up. So with the tablets, you know you can't just have 5G without adding a chip or eSIM, which means that's an extra line on your bill. And not everybody has money to do that or want to do that, right? Some people like to do it. What OnePlus did actually solves that issue. So let's say you're at the airport or you're in some place that has no Wi-Fi. You're like, man, I want to use my tablet, maybe watch a movie, maybe give it to the children, let them watch a movie or a TV show, right? But there's no Wi-Fi. So then what can you do? OnePlus, and they've done this with the OnePlus Pad as well, they have engineered where if you have a OnePlus device, you can mirror your internet from here to here. If you look in the top corner, let me see if it focus. You see how it says LTE and then it has the Wi-Fi? That's because that's exactly what my phone has right now. If I bring you back here, same thing. So it allows me to use my 5G on my phone as well as if I'm connected to the Wi-Fi right on here. I don't need the Wi-Fi part, but the 5G comes in handy because I may be in a spot that doesn't have Wi-Fi. So then, without having to try to find Wi-Fi, I can just connect it straight from my phone to here and mirror it. Super simple. Now, one issue I had with the OnePlus Pad, the first one, is that feature was kind of finicky, meaning it connect and then it disconnect and it wasn't working 100% of the time. This one, the minute I turned this on, it immediately gave me a prompt and it has my phone connected automatically. So they're both literally connected already and I just had it on. If you see that blue symbol right here, that blue symbol is showing that it's a connection between my phone and the tablet. And you see I didn't have to do any extra steps. It automatically did all the work for me and now it just mirrors everything over. So made it so much easier, so much easier. All right, what else do I like about it? I like that it's bigger. The viewing experience looks like it's gonna be better. Right out the box, you're gonna have to update it. So it's not gonna be already updated, but you're gonna have to update it. And the current update as of this video was Android 15. So I added a couple features, one of which is like with the background and stuff. I'm still going through to see like what can I do with the Android 15. I haven't looked at it yet, but it looks, either way it goes, it still looks good. I love the way this looks. Like, of course you could have it this way, but I don't like it that way. I like this way. It looks better. It looks way much better. And then if you have the pen, of course, in case you're wondering, to connect the pen to the tablet, when you first take the pen out the box, stick it on the tablet. That's where it first connects to each other. I did it already, so that's why mine is connected, but it goes like this. Just connect it like that. Again, super simple. Or make sure I got it right. Did I get it right? There we go. So it's a strong magnet. If it's on there loose, then you know you don't got it right. So it should look just like that, and it give you a notification at the top. Again, super simple. Let me actually turn the volume up. The brightness up. There we go. This thing usually gets pretty bright. Okay, good. So let's take a look down some settings. I'm gonna bring it close so you can see. So the settings, first things first, we're gonna go to like wallpaper, right? And one new thing that came with this Android 15 update was called like flux themes. I know it looks kind of weird on this, on the camera, from a camera to a screen. So bear with me. It's not my camera messing up, it's just the fact that I got it directly on the screen. All right, so there's the flux themes. So if we click on that, we can just click more themes, and let's just pick one randomly. And what it does here, if you click like cover, for example, it gives you one on the outside and a different one on this side. So it's kind of like a package, which again is pretty dope. So if I go down and I have Sublime, maybe I'll just click, you know what? Yeah, let's just click this one, just randomly. So these two would be the exact same. But if I go down to like Never Settle or maybe Boundless, I like that one, let's try that one. See, Boundless, that'd be on the front, and then that'd be it on the back. So kind of cool. Let's just do apply. I just apply it. Takes a little bit of time. Okay, great. Let's see, icons. I usually like to mess with the icons. It looks like there's a new option here that's called shadow. That wasn't here, and radiance. Let's see what that one is. Alright, that looks okay. So if I switch it back to Pebble, see how it looks right there. Material looks like that. I think I had it on material before. And then when you click shadow, it looks pretty nice. Alright, try that again. Okay, yeah, it looks kind of like a dark theme. All right, let's try radiance. What's radiance? I don't know about that one. I just made everything fatter. So not too much different. Some people may like the radiant one. I don't like that one. I like the shadow though. So let's make it shadow. And then I click apply. So everything should be shadow. All right, so when I go back here, see how everything changed? Kind of like dark themed. All right, let's go back to the settings again. All right, we're back here and we got wallpaper and style out the way. Let's do display. Whenever you start your tablet off or your phone, always go to the settings first, get that knocked out first. So here's the light and dark mode. I can switch it to dark mode where everything is dark, or I can keep everything light. So maybe I'll just do dark mode, especially as you may be able to see better in this video with everything dark, so good. And you see the auto brightness is already adjusting. Then if you have like eye issues, like you can't look at the screen for too long, feel free to do that eye comfort. It turns the screen like yellow at a certain time of day. It kind of helps with eye strain. Then there's the adaptive tone that switches the color temperature based on ambient lighting. So it may switch it like the tone of the screen based off of where you're at. Then of course you do the font, which they only have 3 fonts. That's another thing, like give us more fonts. Like, I'm not hating on it, but come on OnePlus, you already are doing a good job with creativity. Give us more, be more creative. Give us more fonts. And then display size, obviously. You can switch whether you want a standard or a small. My eyes are already bad, so I'm gonna do standard. Then the imaging sharpener, it just enhances the clarity of those like low quality. So you can see the difference on one side. You may not be able to see it too good because you're watching it from a screen to a screen. And then the vivid color boost, and that just boosts the color. Again, may not be able to see a good difference because you're watching it from a screen to a screen, but you'll see it when you have one of your own. Then there's the auto rotate, screen attention, meaning if you're not looking at it, it'll give you like a notification. And then the screen refresh rate. This goes up to 144. So 144, I think the last one was just up to 120. This one goes up to 144. So you can do auto select or you can just set it as high. Totally fine. The only difference is it's going to be on 144 the whole time. If you do auto select, it'll switch automatically for you based off of what you're using. So if you like battery life, then just do auto select. But if you paid your money on it, set that thing as high. Get your money's worth. All right. Then sound. So it has the live caption. I think that just probably came with the Android 14. Do not disturb mode. Different volumes. Volume button, your notifications, sound effects. That's interesting. Oh, didn't make a sound. Thought it was gonna at least give me an option. So the sound effect is, I believe it has to do with, oh, that's a sound profile, sorry. That's how like when you're playing like YouTube or anything, how it will sound out to you. So just different selections. But what's the sound effects? There's 2, O reality and spatial. So spatial, if it switches to spatial, I feel like it's coming from all around. I guess you can do head tracking, but head tracking is basically, you would need headphones for that. That's the only way that's really gonna work. So that's the spatial audio. That's pretty good. It just sounds like it's coming from around. Remember, there's four on each side, 4 grills on each side. So it's gonna be loud. And that wasn't even loud. But O reality, I guess. Maybe I'll just do spatial. I'll leave it at spatial for right now. All right. Going back. And then we have the hollow audio. I didn't notice that one before, but experience sound from different locations when playing multiple audio sources. So I don't really know too much about that one because I haven't used it. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'd say play with that as you please. That's kind of different. And then more. And there's nothing on more. Okay. Nothing for right now. All right. Notifications. You have the live alerts. More recent. Status bar. The difference in status bar. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. All right. Then of course, security and privacy. You have location and many more stuff. As you can see with the system update, literally already Android 15. Now we're just waiting for it to come to the OnePlus Open. All right, so that is all the settings. Let me just show you how a video would look. Let me pull up a video here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the game. Now, mind you, I'm not actually watching the game live. Okay, YouTube and these advertisements. All right, cool. All right, so that way you can kind of see. You hear how it sounds? Sounds really good. See if we can turn that more.
Everything he does on the floor. Isaiah Joe hits nothing but net. Jemski getting the start tonight.
So it sounds really good. The volume sounds a lot louder, so definitely good about that. So I'm pretty impressed with that. All right, what about for those who play games? Again, I don't really care to play games. So let me just grab a game here. Okay, finally.
This won't end well for you.
Oh, guess I just tap him.
I hope this isn't your best.
They don't just have me keep.
There's no place to hide. Your type. Now who's broken?
No, hey, okay. That was it. So. Okay, I'll do one more for you guys. All right, so far, even the sound, you can hear it, the sound sounds really good.
Bragging you will be one hell of a baby. Bad's out of his cold front coming through.
One Falcon, please. You're a real buzzkill. I'm sick of people trying to kill me.
Okay. Okay, so overall, it was pretty good. The graphics is good. The sound is good. If you're one that may be doing this, like maybe you're around family and you just want to just chill on a game or something, I guess this is still good. For content consumption, it's definitely good. But without further ado, 2 more things and I will let you guys go. So first thing with the pen. So we're here with the notes, and let's just create a random note so that way you guys can see how good the pen works. See if I could change the skin of it to like something light. There we go. There we go. All right, so just simple. Let's try this. So you can feel the feedback on it, so it looks good. Just in case you guys can't see, because obviously you're looking at a screen. Let me change it to, let me change the screen maybe back to black. There we go. The feedback works really well, actually. That's what I like a lot about it. I know I said in the first one that the pen felt a little bit better than Galaxies and Apples. I still feel the same way for this one. Feedback is good. It's definitely on par with both, if not feels better. So I like that feedback. You feel like a little mini vibration in the fingers. So we did like a By the way, I can't draw, just giving you a heads up. This is simple. But the feedback is really well. There's not a lot of lag or really any lag at all, honestly. You don't really notice lag. It's like a pencil. Just like the first one, feels like you're literally writing with a pencil, and it gives you that haptic feedback as well as the sound. So overall, that gives an A+ for me. Now, if you want to delete it, just tap it twice. Switches it to eraser. Literally can erase everything you're trying to erase, which is dope. Let's see if there's any more little tricks we could do here. Let's go back to the settings, and you would want to go to System and Update and find the stylus. And with the stylus, it gives you all the information here. It's 100% charged. You can double tap to switch, swipe from the corner. You can do an off-screen note, so maybe you're in a rush and you want to do a quick note, just start right on the screen and immediately something will pop up. I'll probably leave that, put that on. Requires on-screen prescription, that's fine. Notes. There we go. Okay. Then swipe from the top right corner. I don't care for that, but you can literally swipe from the top right to start a quick note. And double tap the switch, which you could change it in between. So yeah, overall this is good. Honestly, these settings look very similar to the OnePlus Open and with the Apple Pen, same type of settings. So obviously they're sister companies, so it's gonna be the same, but really nice, really nice. Okay, so we're about done with the stylus. Let's take a look now for our final piece, with it being connected to the keyboard. So again, just connect super simple like that. There's a kickstand, but for the sake of you being able to see, I'm doing it this way. So if you notice, you may not be able to see it, so I'll just do it a little bit closer. But I'm using the keyboard, the mouse pad. So that's the mouse, so it's pretty good. I think it changed it to a dark mouse because I have a dark theme. And if so, that's pretty cool. Either way it goes, it's fine. All right. And again, you have these escape and bright and all that. A normal thing that a keyboard is supposed to have, right? But let's see if there's anything else we could do with it. So let's go to settings again. Let's go down to System and Update. And instead of clicking on the stylus, we're gonna click on the touchpad. Let me get it closer in case you can't see it. We're gonna click on touchpad. And with the touchpad, as you can see, it gives us a few things we could do. So we can swipe between apps. if you hold 3 fingers, you can go back. If you move 3 fingers up, this is all on this little mouse trackpad right here. If you move 3 fingers up, then you can see it goes to recent tasks. If you go 3, it goes home. If you do that on the mouse pad and kind of like bring all your fingers together, it'll pull a floating window. 2 will split it just like it would on the screen. So good. And then if you want to zoom all that as well. And screenshots 3 fingers down. It has a lot of stuff you could do actually. So I'm gonna just test the screenshot. So I'm gonna take 3 fingers and let's do it downward. See if it works. So 3 fingers again. Oh, maybe I have to get out the settings. All right. That didn't work out the way I want. Let's try again. I gotta work on that. I'm not doing it the way I wanted to. Let's go back and check that again. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Again, system and update, touchpad, or the keyboard. Okay, so it wasn't that option. So yes, it was definitely touchpad. Okay, so it was working because I just did the floating windows and it said didn't do it. Okay, so I guess you just gotta do it a certain way. Okay, that's where I went wrong. So where I went wrong is I was trying to push my hands on the keyboard. You just have to lightly do it. You don't need to click the keyboard, the mouse pad or anything, just do it slightly. So just put simple, same thing. So I thought it was difficult, but it's actually not difficult. All right, so we figured that part out. Now, the last piece of this is if you see the NFC right here, every phone has a built-in NFC. I don't think other phones will work with this, but what makes this awesome with OnePlus is they're being more and more creative. So if you take the NFC on a mouse pad and you maybe want to project your phone onto it, this is how you do it. You just find the NFC on your phone. You just take it here. Again, this is mainly for OnePlus devices. If you notice, you heard the sound. So pop-up box automatically appeared saying allow screencasting. So you have to press the OK on your phone, which is start now. And then immediately, now you can move your phone out the way. And it's gonna do basically what you wanna do on your phone. So let's say I wanna scroll over. You see I was doing it on my phone too? So really, really nice. Really, really nice. That is awesome. I may not need it a whole bunch, but just having stuff like that is awesome. And then you can go right into all the apps. Now, if you see there's two options. So if you click on that one, it says it's being controlled. Either one will say the same thing basically. So you can see connected, and then if you want to just end it, you just end it, and boom, back to regular. Super simple. I would say for this one, this is a big upgrade over the OnePlus Pad 1. And I would say that mainly because everything is more refined, especially like using your phone internet onto this one. It was finicky on the other one, but I haven't had any issues so far. The pencil works good. The keyboard works excellent. Like the connection between my phone and the tablet works great. Like I can get a text message on here, and as you saw, I get the text message on here. If someone calls me right now, I'll get the call here as well. So I can basically, if I don't want to use this, maybe I'm sitting this on the charger, I can answer from here and do all my work here as if it's the phone. Super simple. And I don't even need a chip. I don't need to add an extra plan. Man, if you have a OnePlus device, this is definitely a go-to. The sales are out right now. Take advantage of those sales. If you're watching this like way after the sales, I'm sorry, but still get this device if you have a OnePlus device. If you have Samsung, like a Samsung phone, and you want to try it, I will still say this is still a good idea. But if you're into like being with ecosystems, it may be best for you to just go ahead and stay with like a Samsung tablet if you want to stay in the ecosystem. If you don't care about ecosystem and you want to just venture out with Android, definitely get this. As you can see, I have the OnePlus Open, but I also have the Galaxy Watch Ultra. Sorry, I had to get it. I've been loving this watch. I think they finally did a good job with that. Not that I don't love the OnePlus watch, like the OnePlus Watch 2 or 2R. I just like this one better. But as you can see, I have a semi-ecosystem. OnePlus, I have the Galaxy Watch. I have another tablet, which is the Apple Mini 6. I just use that one. It's versatile in certain situations. But you see, I just try everything. Nothing is off limits. I like trying everything. I would say the same thing for you. If you don't mind like trying other stuff, try it. You're not forced to stay with one or the other. Definitely have fun with it. Nothing is wrong with having fun with your device and getting to learn other things. You won't know about it unless you try it, right? All right, so that brings the end to my video. If you have any questions or comments, drop a comment below. If you're loving what you're seeing and you want to be a part of the YouTube family and help me grow as a YouTuber on this platform, again, this is not a channel that I'm making for myself. This is a channel that I'm really making for all of you that's viewing this. I just figured if I buy it and I like it, then maybe you guys may like it too. And these are things I actually use. This is not something that I'm just buying it to do a product review. No, I bought this because I thought I would like it, and so far I do. So I think you will like it too. And definitely drop some likes in there. Join the family. We're close to 200 going into 2025. Big goals, big goals. Take care, everybody. Stay safe during this time. Stay warm, and I'll catch you in the next one.